Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Project SOAR, I call it Project SOAR Miami Beach, because let them know it's located here. It is operated by the Miami Beach Adult and Continuing Education Center. We are part of the Miami-Dade County Public Schools, but we are the part of adult education, which is the one that provides a lot of those evening courses that many of you may be familiar with, or community education classes, high school recovery classes, and those kind of things. From the general budget, Dr. Ugalde, this was her dream to have this program, and she funds it from the general fund. So right now, there's no special grant for this program. We're hoping that that can change in the future. Um, so it's a post-secondary education, and it is designed basically to support those young adults with unique abilities between the ages of 22 to 26 who have already graduated as they transition to adulthood. You know, it amazes me how many of them are just, they really need that little transition help once they finish high school. The same thing with the parents. Um, we could take students more or less age 19 to 21 who are not currently already in a day school program, but they could be considered for our program. The main thing is that the Miami-Dade County Public Schools provides a lot of options for these students up until the age of 22. Might be familiar like with Project Victory, Project Surge, those kind of programs that allows them to go to work or a facility or Publix or something like that. We need them to take advantage of that and use those benefits. Leave the program for those at 22 that there's nothing else available for them. And I mentioned this because I had a mother that wanted to bring her daughter, she was 18. And I was like, but if she's still in high school. No, but she's already met everything and, whatever. And then that's when Dr. God explained to me, no, our enrollment is so limited, it needs to be left space for those that they don't have any options. Whereas the 18-year-old with Miami-Dade County Public Schools have various options up until 22. So the parent understood, and then she was going to look into it with the high school. So just something to share because, I learned that. Um, so the program focuses on developing independent living skills. We do a comprehensive curriculum that includes academic instruction, social development is the most important one, self-care, and employability skills training. Here you have a picture, an example of some of the students after the 1 year. Their accomplishments. We'd always like to, at the end of the year, we accomplish them. We've got Beatrice enrolled in FIU because some of these students may go employment or some may go to school. Beatrice is at FIU. Jay has been in Publix already 2 years. Amanda was with the Demoya Foundation. She's been placed as a teacher aide at a charter school for pre-K. And Albani was with Job Work. She got hired at TJ Maxx. And Claudia, as a matter of fact, this is her second year. She just graduated. She's graduating from Miami-Dade College Hospitality Program. This is our classroom, and the way we design it is basically to resemble an apartment. So we do have our kitchen. We have a little bedroom. I didn't show it there, so they learn how to make the beds. And then we have the classroom. We have a computer area. Here we teaching them. They do the cleaning. So once a month, there's a really good cleaning that's done. There's always cooking, things like that. In addition to the classroom learning, we do a lot of community-based educational and social activities. This is the time where we see them develop their social skills. Those that are shyer or more quiet, this is the time to give them an opportunity to start coming out of their shell, start socializing with their classmates, start socializing with other people. Like we participate in a game. We got together with an organization called Beyond ASD. We invite them. Sometimes they invite us. We do joint activities. Here we go to Lincoln Road. We eat. These are a family day, UN Fun Day. Sometimes the parents come. And this is a recording, studio recording that we do at the Miami Beach Regional Library. And again, we do that together with other members in the community. So here you see us. We pride ourselves in collaborating with community partners to ensure the best success outcome for our students. And that I've always been very, very strong advocate with since my early career. I think that the more we work together in the community with other organizations, the better services and the more success we will see in our students and in their family. So I'm definitely a big advocate of that. You guys are familiar with Parent to Parent of Miami. They're a great organization. I work very closely with them. They do a lot of workshops. Sometimes they do workshops here with our students. And I was honored to receive the Impact Award last year. Here's Abani at TJ Maxx. Dr. Ugalde always goes to visit them when they start working or they're starting to do an internship or there's something. She does go to acknowledge them and congratulate them. Bowling, we work very closely with the City of Miami Beach Parks and Recreation Special Abilities Program. They have great programs up until 21, but once a student turns 22, there's not much out there. So we're working closely with them to try to help them expand the 22 and plus activities. One of them is bowling. We started an actual bowling league. We're looking to do much more things with them. These are some of our partners. Restaurants, these are partners that are very open to us, that give us specials, that treat them well. Pretty much all of them. And this is, so really is Mrs. Rivera is our teacher. And then basically I'm the one that oversee the program, do the activities, help the parents get resources. A lot of the parents need a lot of resources. This is our administration. And they're all more than 100% supportive of the program, just as Miami Beach Senior High is. And basically, to be eligible, the main things are that the student wants to be here and is interested in learning, that they're able to use the bathroom independently, because as you can see, I only have one teacher. There are no paraprofessionals or anything like that. And we can really accept any student that has some major behavioral issue. We can work with the little minor things, sometimes some of them might have frustration or something like that. Well, we work with that. But those are the main things. The way I do it, when a parent reaches out to me, we set up an interview. There's a QR code. There's a little survey that they submit. Then I reach out to them. We schedule them to come visit, learn about the program, visit the classroom. We ask questions, we get to know each other, and then that's how they make a decision, and we make a decision if this is the right program. Right now, I have the registration open for the new school year. We only work during the school year, so we end in June 4th, and then we don't resume again until the end of August. So right now I have that open. Here you have information. My email, if you guys need any information, feel free to reach out.